Hi guys, Zeth here. Welcome back to another episode of TerraFirmaCraft. So, I guess I lied again. Here's the more or less finished farm. We still have to put water in it, obviously, but for now, since we don't have red steel, just gonna come along and actually till all of this. Ooh, oh boy. That's just the sanity. So yeah, the reason why I am not actually worried that much about the hydration is because it's still fairly early in the year. And I want to say that we normally end up. Okay. Oh, that's good to know. I'm currently holding right mouse. Yeah. So it basically automatically. It won't try to retill Earth. So that's good to know. I can just hold mouse and talk to you guys. But yeah, we should be able. We shouldn't have to worry too much about the water freezing, or not the water, but the plants dying off because of frost, with how fast they're going to get ready anyway. I mean, we probably don't have, yeah, that's kind of what I was expecting. Negligible amounts of nutrients. Although, I want to say there's a way to get fertilizer. F-E-R-T. Sylvite. Huh. I Have I seen that? I think I've seen that somewhere. I don't know. So, got it all tilled. What I'm thinking is I'm actually going to not put all my baskets in one egg. I'll let that one sink in for a moment. But rather than planting all my crops in this field, and if it, ends up not producing, just starving to death, I'm still going to have a couple crops in the other field. We've been fairly well off as far as food is concerned, so I'm not too worried about if we don't actually get that big of a harvest. I mean, we probably still could go off of just what we've got in our preserves, pretty much. Oh, two more cabbages and we'd have been perfect on that line. But yeah, I want to have, more than just this in stock. So after I finish a couple more rows, I'm gonna go do that. I mean, the other spots to plant are just like right out there, so it's not like it's too hard to get out there anymore. I mean, it was kind of annoying when the only real exit was that way, but yeah, not so much anymore. Okay, we actually have enough rye for another line here, I think. So let's go ahead and lay that down. So I was trying to plant my jute, and it's telling me there's nothing of interest. Uh, I'd say that's of interest, Minecraft. I'm not entirely sure what's happening. I just kind of wanted to show that off, and I wanted to see if it is actually like, oh, no, I can't. I'm holding right click right now, and it's not saying anything. Maybe it's proximity to water. It kind of makes sense. Out there it doesn't work. Right here it doesn't work. Interesting. Why are my jute seeds being a prospector's pick? Huh. Okay, well I think that might be one for the devs to know about. Actually, I should probably test that in a creative world before I report that one out over to him, because that is the correct thing to do. Okay, so come along here. it is really interesting that the jute's doing that. I hmm. I'm not too worried because we have a massive amount of rope anyway. So I mean, it's like, eh, it's not all that important to try and get jute into the ground. But I do want to know what's causing it, and report it to the devs. So anyone who's really needing jute doesn't have that issue. Because that would kind of suck if you the um needed the jute and were not able to plant it. Huh. I was trying to plant my other plants. I've got I say that's garlic and something else over there. And the bell peppers are also prospector's pick. So that's interesting. So with the rest of today's episode, I have a few other things that I want to finish off. First, as you can tell, we are crafting our first set of iron, or first set of armor. I can, huh? You, dang it. Can I split sheets apart? No, I can't, of course. Grr. Well, poo. Okay, well that's annoying. I'll find a use for that anyway, but still. Alright, let's get these welded up. And let's get these crafted. Now, I want to say that this will be an easier one to actually do normally. But so far it's not proving me correct. Okay, if we do that. Ah, dang it. Almost close. Okay, if we do it one more time, I think. No, we need to get it there. Hey, now that's finished. Wait. Yeah, it should be finished, right? Yeah, that should be good. Well, let's see if waiting for that to melt. Well, not to melt, but yeah, let's just wait on that. Actually, what can we make with this? We can make chestplate, atoya, no idea if that's actually how it's pronounced, and leggings. This, I think that there's actually other uses. That's what I thought. Blast furnace. So I guess we'll just toss that aside for now. Eventually that'll be useful. We can toss those in there now, and we can do these. There it goes. Just had to be reminded that it was, in fact, correct, apparently. Finally got it. That... That's better. We'll end up doing something with that armor set in a future episode. But for now, it's just going to sit there. I'm actually planning ahead. Alright, first thing we need to do before I do what I actually wanted to do, that is utterly specific, is going to be a little bit of science. Now, for this sciencing, we need to go right about here. Okay, so we did this earlier on, but I don't remember what we discovered. That's not the right recipe. I need to get some levers out. There we go. And that actually is a fairly correct amount that we are going to need. So yeah, pistons do work. Cobblestone does not work on top of them at all. Okay. How about bricks? So far. And if I can find a way to update them, thanks to Enviromine, we actually can use that as a gating mechanism. Is there a good way to update these guys if they're in the air? I don't think there is. I might be wrong about that, but I don't think there is. Now does dirt? Yeah, dirt crushes them too. Okay. I feel like there's something that didn't crush it. Was it sand? I think it was sand. Now the goal is to actually try and find some sand. Well, without having to dig up any more beach. Because that just... Oh, right. That just takes more time than I care to really spend at the moment. On camera, anyway. I think I just heard the... Yep, that's our dog. The dog is growling because it can actually sense the cows. So, I'm gonna guess they're not gonna be friends. Actually, do we have... Yeah, we have leather in there now. Couldn't remember if I had it all set to go or not. Good cow. Stay in there. And I won't have to smack your face again. Okay, so Douglas fir would also work as a gate, but not so sure that's the best idea either. Basically, what I'm hoping to do is I really want to get our compound sealable now. We've got a total of 3 doors, and we've got more than enough iron for all the pistons. We just haven't put the pistons down, and we don't have a very good material with which to seal our doors. Because if we just have it like this, or have them in the wall, they're horribly visible and ugly, and I don't like that. We have no slime balls. I don't actually know if we even can get them in TFC. I want to say I've heard that slimes will spawn, but they're unbelievably rare. So there's that. So we can't have, like, over there. We could have it sealed off a little bit. No, if we had it go up, yeah. So we can't have that either. Okay, I think we're actually gonna have to do it into the wall, which I don't really like how that'll look, but I think that's gonna be the easiest way to do this. Almost definitely gonna be the easiest way to do this, to be honest. So I guess this is what we're going to do. I want this to be activatable from either side. So if we have... Okay, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now we can do this. Oh, poo. I'm trying to make it so they're not that far away from the door. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this well. I'm going to mess around with redstone off camera for a little bit. Just came into the forge building and was greeted by this. Yeah, I knew he was angry, but wow, that didn't expect him to actually have the angry skin. I don't know why I didn't, but yeah, I jumped a little bit. Okay, now if we add this right, it's still the vanilla-ish recipe, right? Yes, it is. Cool. Now we should have enough. Well, we should have enough for 2 doors, I think. Assuming we don't do anything weird. Can we make... Yeah, we can make redstone blocks if we have to. I don't think we are going to have to, but we can. So that's nice. I've also given up on, well, being able to access from the outside. So I just have to make sure I have some way inside. I'll probably set up a parkour path or something along those lines. So yeah, really simple redstone right now. That's literally it. It yeah, not sure why well, if I didn't want to or if I wanted to absolutely make sure I had access to it from both sides, it'd be still quite a bit more difficult. Okay, if we come down. Okay, we can get rid of this for now. And if we do this, that, not quite what I meant. Okay. Does redstone go down like that? I honestly, it's been a long while since I've worked with vanilla redstone. Yeah, it doesn't work. So, yeah. If I do that, if I don't have my chisel on me. I think half slabs will transmit. I think I've seen people do that before. Well, I think I've seen Etho do that. Guess is what I should say. Okay, now... Okay, if I have this shut off, then I can't transmit down easily. If I have it open, it's somewhat visible here. Because if I just... Oh, that's going to bug me. What can I drop off? Actually, can't drop off anything. Well, I can, but I'd rather not. There we go. I don't have to worry about that despawning. But if I do this, I mean, it'll be easier to transfer it over there. And of course, I could do the really easy option of just same wiring that's on this side over there. So 2 levers for the door. And to be fair, that'd be the very easy way, but I don't want to do the easy way. I want to do the painful way if I can. The painful and invisible way, I guess. Because, yeah, I'd rather not have that visible. Again, it only really matters because it's how I want it, but... Okay, so if we do that, I don't... I have no idea what this is going to do. I think it'll just bud switch. Or not bud switch, but... freak out. Yeah, it does. Okay. Darn. Okay, well, I'm gonna fiddle around with this a bit more. Alright, I actually just looked at how much time I've recorded, and, yeah, little overtime. Let's get rid of these guys real quick. There we go. But, yeah. You aggroed to me, creeper. Yeah, great. But I got this to work. Okay, if you're just gonna stand down there, that's Fine by me. Okay. Anyways, here's the wiring. It comes down there. It's really simple. Goes into that block, comes up. There's that, and that is connected to a piston, and on top of that is a redstone dust. So it's really quite simple wiring, but also it seems to work. So it's pretty effective, I think. If we should be able to cover everything up, and it'll still work fine. Huh. Apparently those zombies didn't like roasting in the sun. Okay. Final test. That's nice. It bugs me a little bit that they're not perfectly timed together, but it doesn't bug me enough to redesign it. So anyways, that's going to be it for today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.